49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
This week on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, it's our special end of the year show. We'll have highlights from the top games from 2024.
We'll also show you the stories that touched our hearts this season and take you to London with the De La Salle football team. It's all right now on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Hello everyone, welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Happy holidays everyone as we head to a brand new year. But before we get there, we'd like to look back at 2024 and relive some of the great moments from this past year.
We start with a thrilling NCS baseball final game, which took 2 days to play. It's De La Salle and Granada in our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game. Our Adrian Soriano was there both days.
Welcome to Monte Vista High School for the NCS Division I final game between the number 2 seed De La Salle Spartans and the number 1 seed Granada Matadors. Both starting pitchers in this game have had outstanding seasons. De La Salle's RJ Mine is 8-1 on the season with a 1.92 ERA and 54 strikeouts. For Granada, Jake Sikani is also 8-1. Jake also has a 1.93 ERA and 73 strikeouts. Who will take home the NCS Division I title? Let's find out in our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game. Jake Sikani was great on the mound for Granada, Jake getting one of his 6 punch-outs on the game here, but RJ Mine was also spectacular on the mound. RJ getting the batter to chase for strike 3, no score after 2. RJ was also getting some great defense behind him. Here's Zach Shajayan with a strike to Sean Stafford to nab the runner, still no score after 3. Both teams did not have a hit until the 6th when Joe McGee lays down the bunt. The throw to first is off as Joe reaches first on a bunt single, but the Matadors get out of it unscathed as the ball is popped up in the infield. AJ Martinez makes the catch. Both teams did not score in the 7th, so we go to extra innings. Granada would get a leadoff walk in the 8th, then Tyler Carty lays down the bunt. The throw to second is not in time. It's ruled a fielder's choice, so RJ Mine's no-hitter is still intact. Then a few moments later, the Spartans go Tyler Spangler to Hank Tripaldi to Sean Stafford. It's a double play, still no score after 8 innings. Mikey Boyd grounds one down the third baseline in the 9th for the Mats. First hit of the game. A walk and another single would load the bases for Granada, but the Spartans' defense was incredible. Tripaldi over to Spangler for 1, then Tyler throws it to Stafford. It's another double play! Wow! Both teams did not score in the 10th inning, then officials decided to suspend the game due to darkness, so we continued the game on Saturday at Granada High School. Parker Warner, who pitched in the semifinal against Oakland, gets the strikeout to end the 11th inning. Tommy Curran was great in relief for De La Salle. Tommy gets the punch-out to end the 12th inning. Top 14 now, and Jamie Mullen grounds one past short for a hit. Ethan Sullivan slides in safely at third. The throw to second is not in time, so De La Salle has runners in scoring position. But Granada gets out of it as the ball is hit to left field. Joey Morosco makes the catch to end the De La Salle threat. To the bottom half now when AJ Martinez lines one to left field. Here comes Parker Warner. Warner scores! Wow! Granada walks it off in 14 innings to win the NCS Division I title for the first time in program history. AJ Martinez walking off a hero, and here's what he had to say after the game.
This team's special. It's a brotherhood here. We haven't given up in any game we've played in. We've been down. We've fought back. We're truly special here.
In Livermore with the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Well, that was amazing. That is going to go down as one of the longest games ever played.
It was historic.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have another great game. This time it was for NorCal basketball.
2 great teams, Reardon from the CCS and Salesian from the NCS, meeting for the right to go to state. Here's what happened.
It's one of the biggest games across Northern California. It's the Open Division NorCal title game between top-seeded Salesian and number 2 Reardon. For Reardon, be on the lookout for Zion Sensley. The St. Mary's College commit is averaging just over 17 points per contest. And for Salesian, be on the lookout for Elias Obenya. He's coming off an 11-point performance last time out in a win against Modesto Christian.
All right, let's get after it. Jordy McKenzie swings a pass over the Zion Sensley for 3. Yes, plus the harm.
Later in the first, Alvin Loving kicks it out to DeAndre Petit Jr., and the senior makes a splash. 13-12 Reardon after one. Second quarter, more Reardon, and they're burying the trifectas. How about Jordy McKenzie getting in on the action with this sweet shot? More Reardon. Ness Emenike to John Tofi Jr. Back to Ness, and we got a vicious flush from the 6'10" junior. 28-20 Reardon at the half. Third quarter, and Salesian finds another gear. Petit to Aaron Hunkin-Clater, who finds a lane for the bucket. 9 points for the Hawaii commit. Then Carlton Perelia Jr. heaves a pass over to Elias Albenya, and Albenya, what a big-time rip! But Reardon is known for its magnificent dunks. How about Kaya Barrage going up high and down hard for the alley-oop? 38-34 Reardon after three. To the fourth quarter, Carlton Perelia Jr. drives in, goes 1v1 on Reardon's big man and scores. Salesian now up by one. Back and forth we go, trading buckets. Here's Sensley with the turnaround jumper. Yes, 13 points for Zion. But the Pride answer on the other end, it's Hunkin-Clater to Lovin, and man, he's getting a whole lot of Lovin with this triple. Yes, sir! 47-44 Pride, over 14 seconds left. Reardon can tie the game with a three-pointer. The shot from way downtown doesn't go. Another chance. No good. Two more made free throws for the Pride as Salesian wins its fourth NorCal title in program history, beating Reardon 49-44.
Everybody trusts everyone. You know, like one person could be going off and they're going to keep getting the ball. No one's selfish. No one's going to just be it's my team or my thing. We all share the ball and everyone just, you know, helps each other out.
In San Pablo with the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, I'm Jake Vanderberg. 49ers Cal High Sports.
The Harker School brings us the Scholar Athlete Award each week.
This week's Harker Scholar Athlete is Parker Warner from Granada, the star Stanford-bound pitcher with a very impressive 4.2 GPA. Brought to you by the Harker School, Ashley Del Alto of the Santa Clara Firefighters, a 2013 Harker graduate, recently visited the upper school to collect toys donated by the Harker community for the Firefighters Holiday Toy Drive. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
Coming up, we head to London with the De La Salle football team.
And Pittsburgh takes on Folsom for the NorCal D1AA title next.
At U.S. Bank, we know how good it feels to reach your milestones, but we also know what really goes into getting you there. That's why we introduced Co-Browse, which connects you to a real banker in real time to help you do anything from adding a new debit card, learning how to save smarter, even creating spending limits.
Mind if I just grab the one?
With Co-Browse, we're always there for you on your road to here, because there's nothing as powerful as the power of us.
I think the heater's broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixititis syndrome?
Honey, is it working?
Relief is just a call away. Service Champions has been proven to effectively combat the symptoms of fixititis syndrome. Side effects may include delusions of grandeur and a comfortable home. Service Champions is now offering a $68 furnace tune-up. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Applebee's Pick Six with NFL head coach Dan Campbell.
A pick six is when the defense intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown. And when that happens on Sunday, you get 6 free boneless wings at Applebee's on Monday. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Dub Nation, you ready? Here we go.
Draymond down the lane to dunk it down! Exclamation point! Mooney with 1 second puts it up, banked it in! 3.3 to work with. Buddy here.
The switch to Lively. 3 going.
It's game time, Dub Nation. The time is now. Get your tickets at Warriors.com.
This past fall, the De La Salle football team made a historic trip to England for a game against the NFL Academy.
Our Jake Vanderbrook dusted off his passport and came back home with this report.
Welcome to London, a city known for its iconic landmarks, rich history, and diverse culture. The De La Salle football team is flying across the pond, 5,500 miles to play a regular season game. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, all thanks to its partnership with Nike.
Thank you, appreciate this. It really didn't set in that we're actually going to London. Probably till the day before, it was like, man, we're really about to do this. So it was a little bit surreal.
Yeah, it feels great. I was talking to people and stuff, and they was telling me how it's not a lot of people get this opportunity, so it feels really good.
Despite the time difference, the Spartans are locked in, looking to stay unbeaten on the season.
Head up, go! We're used to playing, through adversity. We're tough guys, but yeah, I mean, the time change has been a lot. It's been 8 or 9 hour difference, so we're still adjusted to that, but practice has still been energetic. We've still been approaching it the same way.
It's a lot of changes that we had to make coming into London, but I feel like adversity we play well in, and it should be a pretty good time.
1, 2, 3. Arby's! What's up? My name is Rob, and I'm here at the Palace with the boys. Come here, boys. Let's go.
Yes, this is considered a business trip for the Spartans. However, the lads plan some fun activities, which includes a little bit of sightseeing.
That is fire. That is fire.
And going to an NFL game at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the same venue where the Spartans will play their game on Tuesday.
Who do you got winning? Vikings. Jets. Oh!
I got Vikings.
It's Monday morning. The Spartans are dialed in, preparing for one of their biggest tests of their season as this Bay Area team takes on the NFL Academy, a 62-man roster aged 16 through 19 who come from all over the world.
They're physical. You can tell. A lot of people are asking me, well, they don't play a lot of football out there. Yeah, but they play a lot of rugby out here. They play a lot of rugby, throughout Europe, and you can tell that these guys know how to hit. So we're up against it. We're going to be challenged by a great opponent, but that's why we agreed to the game.
I feel like it's more excitement for us. We've worked hard throughout this offseason, and I feel like, the energy we're riding with right now is going well. This past 5 games we played, I felt like we had a great energy, and, it's just another game for us, and you really, take it week by week.
After practice, the Spartans board the bus and head over to the Duke's Academy, located right next to the stadium, where they have the opportunity to give back and show the kids some flag football drills.
Getting to talk to some kids that are, we've never met before, some people that are probably grew up different than us, good experience for a lot of guys on the team, and just to open your eyes to new things, really. And it's just, like I said, just a really nice experience.
Right here, put your hands more up. Fix it right here. No, hold it right here. Turn it.
Yeah, exactly. You'll get it.
Dance move. Hit the jiggle. Hey, did you guys have fun?
Yeah, so good.
Let's go. Arms are getting tired.
It's game day. De La Salle is locked in, taped up, eyes sharp, hearts racing, ready to unleash their energy onto the field.
The only thing that we can control is our effort. Have fun. And what's fun? Kicking ass.
Welcome back to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Here is the NFL Academy take on De La Salle Spartans.
The green and white hit the ground running, leading to this Dominic Kelly rushing touchdown to give the Spartans an early 7-0 lead after 1. Second quarter, Derek Blanche gets the carry, and the Portland State commit barrels his way in for one of his 2 touchdowns to give the Spartans a 14-0 lead. More Spartans and more Kelly. The offensive line doing a good job opening the lanes, and Kelly finds Pater for his 2nd touchdown of the night, 21-0 Spartans. Can't forget about the De La Salle defense, putting on a show. Nico Baumgartner bringing the physicality with this hard hit. The NFL Academy would look to cut the deficit to 14 before the half, but Matt Johnson strips the ball, leading to a Jaden Nicholas fumble recovery to keep this a 21-0 game at the half. And from there, the Spartans would cruise their way to the finish line. Just like that, the De La Salle Spartans head back home with a dominant road victory, beating NFL Academy 31-9.
We took it all in. Like Coach Ball said, he was like, it's going to be cool. But once again, we're on the football field ready to just play ball, and that's what we did. Just watching, NFL guys score and we score on the same level, that's pretty cool. I was very hyped about that touchdown, so, I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life.
A successful road trip for those De La Salle Spartans. Now they head home and get ready for league play as they take on San Ramon Valley.
Service Champions honor student athletes who do great work around campus.
This week we spotlight Kaya Ferreira from the Salesian volleyball team. Kaya is a member of ASB where she puts together fun activities on campus like homecoming, prom, and mass. Kaya is also a member of Art Club and the school Student Ambassador Club. Kaya Ferreira, this week's Service Champions Student Spotlight.
D-Line Constructors presents the D-Line Defensive Play of the Week every week. This week's D-Line Constructors Defensive Play of the Year goes to San Ramon Valley's Max Ellis with this spectacular diving catch in the outfield. He gets a bloody nose making that grab. Max Ellis with this week's D-Line Constructors Defensive Play of the Year.
Delta Dental honors entire teams who do great work in the classroom with the Smiles for Scholars Award.
This week we feature the volleyball team from Castro Valley with a combined 4.15 GPA. Coming up, the amazing NorCal final football game between Pittsburgh and Folsom.
And one of the best girls flag football games this season as Alhambra battles Alameda.
My bad. Baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag.
From the beginning, Meriwest Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
Meriwest worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, Meriwest works for me.
Meriwest works for me wherever adventure takes us.
Meriwest Credit Union. Let us work for you. Today, tomorrow, together.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
A is for above and beyond.
An extra level of care.
A game.
From caring for our guests in our community to cleanliness and safe service with a My Pleasure. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
A little funky dance.
And that too.
Applebee's Pick Six with NFL head coach Dan Campbell.
A pick six is when the defense intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown. And when that happens on Sunday, you get 6 free boneless wings at Applebee's on Monday. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
We are Christopher I, and you are watching 49 Cal Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Two teams battling for a shot at a state title met at Pittsburgh earlier this month. The Pittsburgh Pirates won the NCS D1 title, while Folsom won the D1 title for the Sac Joaquin section.
An exciting game for our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. Jake was there.
It's two of the top teams going at it in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week as Folsom battles Pittsburgh Folsom went on to beat Pittsburgh last year in NorCal's, who then eventually went on to win a state title. Ryder Lyons was the man under center, leading the charge, and will look to lead the Bulldogs back to the promised land. The 5-star QB has 44 touchdown passes on the season. Pittsburgh's defense will look to shut down Ryder and the Bulldogs. Juju Walls is on our radar. The UCLA commit enters this game with 83 total tackles on the season. All right, let's get to the NorCal D1 AA highlights, shall we? Juju Walls making his presence early with this great tackle, but Ryder Lyons got the Bulldogs on the board first as he barks his way in for 6. PAT good. Folsom tacked on another touchdown to make it 14-0 after 1. Second quarter, Lyons buying time, rolling to his right, goes deep, and connects with E.J. Coleman in the back of the end zone. Did E.J. get the foot down? He did! It's 21-0 Bulldogs, but here come those Pirates. Marley Alcantara takes a shot to the end zone and finds Kenny Ward for a 17-yard touchdown. It's now 21-7. More Pitt. Marley riding the Harley. This time he finds R.J. Mosley for 6 with the PAT. It's 21-14 Folsom at the half. Pitt comes out firing in the third quarter. Alcantara's the true gunslinger, ladies and gents, and Marley finds Mosley to erase a 21-point deficit. All tied at 21. Still in the third. Marley finds Truly Bell on a slant. Touchdown. And just like that, Pitt has a 28-21 lead after 3 quarters. Over 3 minutes left in the fourth. Bulldogs on the move. Let Lyons do his thing. Scrambles in for 6. 4 total touchdowns in the ball game for Ryder. Folsom wants to roll the dice and go for 2. This for the lead. Access denied. Juju Walls and Jamar Searcy are there for the stop. It's 28-27 Pitt. Folsom would get the ball back, facing 4th down, looking to move the chains, but the ball is loose. Searcy recovers. P-World gets revenge. Head coach Charlie Ramirez wins his first ever NorCal title as a head coach. The Pirates punch their ticket to the CIF D1 AA state title game as they would hold on to beat Folsom 28-27.
It was a dogfight, I know my whole team, come prepared, come, fully Bulldogs up, you know what I'm saying? Bulldog who? Pittsburgh kept it humble, took the dub, we on there. We came different, you know what I'm saying?
In Pittsburgh with the Crumble Cookies Game of the Week, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers, Cal High Sports.
Appreciate it.
Well, that football game was exciting, but flag football exploded in the Bay Area this past fall, with girls all over the Bay picking up this new sport.
Yeah, very exciting. There were some thrilling games, including this one for the first ever NCS Flag Football Championship, and what a game it was.
Here we go, the NCS Flag Football Championship game in San Ramon as Alhambra battles Alameda. First half and the Hornets strike first. As Aaliyah Sutherland rolls to her right and lasers one to Zalea Corbaruvias for an Alameda touchdown. The try was no good, 6-0 Hornets. Back come those Bulldogs as Jessica Blake facing heavy pressure, but she keeps her cool and finds Abril Gutierrez for an Alhambra touchdown. The 2-point try is good, 8-6 Bulldogs. Late in the first half, Hornets threatening and stinging as Sutherland finds a wide open Corbaruvias for another Hornets touchdown. It's 14-8 Alameda at the half. Let's jump late in the second half. Both teams tied at 14. Less than a minute left, and Sutherland scrambles and scampers in for 6. It's 20-14 Alameda. Just over 30 seconds left in regulation. Alhambra looking to tie. Here's the shot down the field. Gutierrez tips it, and Julissa Islas hauls it in. She caught it, and no one's gonna catch her. You gotta be kidding me, and it's all tied at 20. Bulldogs can take the lead on the try. This is for the extra point, but the pass falls incomplete, and we are heading to overtime. Both teams get a possession in the extra frame. The Bulldogs go first, but the pass gets tipped and picked by Lily Robinson. So Alameda now has the ball on offense. Facing 4th down, Sutherland goes deep, throws up a prayer, and Robinson hauls it for the walk-off touchdown! Wow! Alameda wins the first ever NCS Flag Football Championship game, beating Alhambra 26-20.
Marist Credit Union brings us the Marist Merit Award. This honors teachers all around the Bay Area.
Here's Giselle Paydon from Branham talking about her favorite teacher, Ryan Matthews.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Ryan Matthews because he always makes class so fun and is always super motivated to teach us.
Coming up, the NCS D1 title game with Doherty Valley and Dublin.
And we will revisit Tyler Hodges and hear his comeback story after a battle with cancer. This is 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Applebee's Pick Six with NFL head coach Dan Campbell.
A pick six is when the defense intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown. And when that happens on Sunday, you get 6 free boneless wings at Applebee's on Monday. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Our mouths are one of the first places a doctor looks during a checkup, and for good reason. It can tell them things about our health, serious things. Things that could keep us from reaching the next milestone. For over 65 years, Delta Dental has offered high-quality, affordable dental plans that strive to meet the needs of everyone. Today, we are the largest network of oral health care providers in the nation. Delta Dental, putting your health first, yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
I'm Nancy Lambert, the director of the Schwab Learning Center at CHC. In a world where every second counts, education doesn't have to be a struggle. At the Schwab Learning Center, our learning specialists work one-on-one with high school and college students with ADHD, dyslexia, and other learning differences. We work with you to understand your learning and attention strengths and challenges. We help you develop strategies that optimize the way you learn. Discover the power of personalized learning that empowers students to excel. Your success is our mission.
I know that the model of credit unions is the very best one for human beings, and so how we bring that to life can truly transform people's lives.
Lumen brings to us the capability to be able to serve members in ways that we haven't before. It is really about enhancing that need for that particular individual like we've never been able to do before, and I'm extremely excited about that.
He's got nothing but the open field in front of him. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown!
Touchdown, celebration, touchdown, celebration.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by Valley Christian Schools, supporting your quest for excellence.
Earlier this year, we brought you the story of Tyler Hodges, a running back from Gilroy High School, and his battle with cancer.
Tonight, we revisit Tyler's story with good news about his future.
Meet Tyler Hodges, a stud linebacker and running back for the Gilroy Mustang. Tyler built quite the resume in his senior season until it came to a screeching halt.
So I was diagnosed with a stage 3 malignant germ cell tumor. So basically I had an original cancer that formed and then it kind of spread off into my stomach.
Before the diagnosis, near the end of his football season, Tyler and his mom, Delcio, noticed changes with his body.
During football season and after, my body just wasn't reacting as you want it to.
And I said, okay, we're gonna go to the doctor. And he's like, no, I'm gonna go to school. I said, no. And he said he lost 10 pounds in a week. I was like, oh, okay, that's not right.
It was then Tyler received the devastating news.
They did a CT and MRI, and then, yep, and they say, yep, it's cancer.
You know, they're like, you definitely have cancer, but, you know, we don't know what it is. And so you get the diagnosis on a Wednesday. And, you know, you're angry, you get really mad, you're like, nah, why me?
When they told us that, I thought I wanted to be me and not him. It's like a mother, you know, we don't want that for our kids.
Tyler had his first procedure the Friday of his diagnosis. The strong senior spent the following week in the hospital receiving his first round of chemotherapy. He learned very quickly about how horrible it is going through chemo.
Everyone that told me that chemo was going to be easy, you're a liar and a fraud. So I had originally thought that chemo was just going to be like a bi-weekly thing, and I go in for about an hour and a half. It's not that. Staying there for 6 days, that's a pretty physical and mental grind.
Despite the challenges Tyler faces, he stays positive with the incredible amount of support he receives.
Most of the time it's just my mom and I at the hospital, and so she kind of keeps me going from my family to then, my teammates, my coaches.
All our players are always contacting them, texting them like, hey, how you doing? And our whole team's behind them now. Like, you see our shirts today, our whole football team is wearing them right now, and it's just everybody wants to be behind them.
Tyler is the recipient, again, of the Coaches Against Cancer Spirit of a Champion Award.
Not long before Tyler's diagnosis, he was elected to play in the Charlie Wiedemeyer All-Star Game. Tyler wasn't able to play, but at the game he was awarded the Coaches Against Cancer Spirit of a Champion Award.
Man, getting that award was that was actually that was really humbling. Just getting support from those guys that I'd never even met before, and they didn't even really know about me until then. And having all that happen, it was great.
Tyler knows he'll beat this cancer and wants to continue his football career after graduating.
There's two things I want. I want to beat this cancer, and then I want to go play Division I football, right? And I know I'm gonna do both.
The goals that he has, he's gonna do it. Yeah, I'm so proud of him.
With the support Tyler has between his family, team, and the city of Gilroy, he's confident he will battle this and get through it, because in this family, no one bites alone.
We are so excited to announce that Tyler is cancer-free, and he just finished a whole season playing football at Foothill College.
Yeah, so fantastic. He fought so hard for that.
He did.
And
he's back.
And he made it. All right. Now to the NCS Division I title game in basketball between Dublin and Doherty Valley.
It was a good one.
The NCS Division I Championship features two outstanding athletes. For Doherty Valley, it's senior Audie Malali, who's coming off a 20-point game against Bishop O'Dowd in the semifinal round. For Dublin, it's junior Jalen Stokes, who led the team in scoring with 23 points, including the go-ahead three-pointer against Liberty in the semifinal round. Who will take home the NCS Division I Championship? Let's find out in our Chick-fil-A Sportsmanship game. It was a tight game early. Jalen Stokes kicks it out to a wide-open Miles Pollard, and Miles knocks down the trifecta, but back come the Wildcats. Kenny Cloud over to Audie Malali, who gets the floater to go. It's tied up at 11 after 1. Second quarter now, and Evan Bautista fires and hits a tough mid-range jumper. Then it's Bautista again, this time with the drive and the finish as the Dublin Gales take a 24-20 lead into halftime. Doherty Valley on the attack in the second half. Kenny Cloud lays it up and in, plus the foul. He was fired up, but the Gales respond back. Miles Pollard over to Stokes for three. Bang! Plus the foul. 43-37 Gales after 3. Dublin looking to pull away in the fourth. The first shot is off, but Cameron Anderson tips it in for the second chance bucket. But the Wildcats rally back. Cole Roque steals the ball away and then goes all the way to the bucket for the lay-in. Now it's Cloud dishing it to Jaden Doty, and Jaden makes a splash from the corner, and it's a 2-point game. Then just a few moments later, Audie Malali drives and finishes, and the game is set at 55. Next Doherty Valley possession, Malali tries one from long distance. It's good, and the Wildcats jump ahead 58-55. Doherty Valley trying to add on, but Pollard steals the ball away and lays it in. 60-58 Wildcats. Doherty Valley up by 4 now, but not for long as Isaiah Wong knocks down the three-point bomb. It's a 1-point game. Kenny Cloud would get both of his free throws to make it 64-61 Doherty. Dublin with a chance to tie it at the buzzer. No good! Doherty Valley survives to win the NCS Division I title. Here's what Audie Malali had to say after the game.
It means everything in the world, back-to-back's great. It wasn't open, but you know what, it's just as good. I'm so proud of our team and so proud of our success.
In Dublin with the Chick-fil-A Sportsmanship game, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cali Sports.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award, leading to $10,000 in scholarships to be handed out by Lexus of Stevens Creek.
Tonight we honor Carissa Lee from Milpitas. Carissa founded Sage Education, a nonprofit organization providing extracurricular activities for students in kindergarten through 12th grade. Carissa Lee is a member of the Leo Club, where she helps coordinate park cleanups and volunteer opportunities for hospital senior homes. Carissa won the top scholarship from Lexus of Stevens Creek at our end of the season awards banquet earlier this year.
Presentation High School brings us the Girls Scholar Athlete each week, and this week we honor San Ramon Valley volleyball star Kate Stern. Kate has an amazing 4.9 GPA.
At Presentation High School, every student is welcomed into a warm and supportive community where they are truly known, valued, encouraged to thrive. As a small by design school, Presentation provides individualized support that empowers students to excel academically, grow personally, and build meaningful connections. Whether starting fresh or seeking a place where they truly belong, Presentation students are embraced by their friendly community and introduced to the rich traditions that make Pres so special. Discover how your student can find her place at Pres by visiting presentationhs.org to learn more and schedule a personal tour today.
Coming up, Oakland takes on Oakland Tech for the NorCal D2 final.
And we look back at the season with Oakland Tech girls basketball, but first, here's this week's learning tip from the Schwab Learning Center.
Our SLC learning specialists are here to help you develop skills and share tips that make learning with ADHD easier, like finding the right working environment for the task at hand, using a timer to keep your study sessions focused, and breaking down assignments into smaller tasks to make them more manageable. Discover the power of personalized learning support at the Schwab Learning Center.
Oakland and Oakland Tech have played great basketball games throughout the years.
The latest classic was played in the NorCal playoffs this last spring.
Tyler Flipson checking in a full house at Oakland Tech. The Bulldogs hosting the Oakland Wildcats for NorCal Finals. Tech comes out hot. Get used to hearing this name all kinds. Ardarius Grayson lays it in. Bulldogs with an early lead. Wildcats answer. Isaac Johnson to the rack. Reversal and one. Go ahead and flex on them, Isaac. Ojai trails by one. 4 minutes left in the first. Grayson putting his foot in the ground, and the fadeaway jumper 2 goes. Tech leads 10-7. The Wildcats go on a run. Up by 3. Jonathan Chappell for 3 at the buzzer is good. Oakland leads 21-16, end of 1. Late second quarter, Chappell getting locked down on D, but somehow spins out of it and drops it in. Wildcats lead 30-29. Moments before the half, Kramer to the paint and lays it in. Tech takes the lead 33-32 at the half. Ojai comes out splashing out of the half. Johnson in the corner for 3, no problem. Take the lead back by 1. 2:40 left in the third. Dylan Cooper into the paint, floats in the hard-earned 2 and 1. It's 47-46 Wildcats. More Cats in the fourth. The jumper doesn't go, but Johnson's there for the board and lays it in. It's 60-59 Oakland. Seconds later, Ahmed Goulet driving to the bucket and lays it in and 1. Take the lead back 61-60. Final minute of play. Rome Neal in the corner for 3. Bang! Ojai trails by just 2, 67-65. But the Bulldogs put the nail in the coffin. Grayson off the steal and absolutely shatters the rim. That will do it. Oakland Tech winning its first NorCal title in 22 years with a monstrous game from Grayson.
Bernardi Zurata is your faithful injury attorneys, bringing us the hometown hero every week.
This week we honor James Lewis. James is the PA announcer for the Pittsburgh Pirates baseball team. Since 2017, James continues to bring the energy and excitement with his wonderful voice to every Pittsburgh Pirates game. James Lewis is this week's Bernardi Zurata hometown hero.
Albany's Construction brings us the Dirty Work play every week. This is a play that shows the same type of grit and determination, brought to you by all of the folks at Albany's Construction.
This week's Dirty Work play goes to Braden Rosa from the Wilcox football team with this big-time hit in a huge game for the Chargers. Braden Rosa doing the dirty work, just like our good friends at Albany's Construction. Coming up, the final episode in the season with Oakland Tech girls basketball as the Bulldogs head to the playoffs.
And 2 great games from this past soccer season. That is next.
At U.S. Bank, when we say we're in it with you, we mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and the celebrations, but for all the hard work it took to get there. We are in for all of it. It's tough for sure, but less tough when you have the right people by your side, like Kayla from Kansas City and thousands of other bankers around the country. Because together we're proving there's nothing as powerful as the power of us.
Get ready for the most exhilarating season yet. Sharks Ice Hockey is hosting 34 teams spanning from Fresno to Reno. Over 700 hockey players all competing for state and national titles. Be part of the thrilling action. Experience the speed, the skill, and the passion from these young hockey players. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations from all over the Bay Area. Looking to join, support, or to find games? Go to sharkshighschoolhockey.com.
Applebee's Pick 6 with NFL head coach Dan Campbell.
A pick 6 is when the defense intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown. And when that happens on Sunday, you get 6 free boneless wings at Applebee's on Monday. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
This is gonna be big.
Are you ready?
My big one coming! Big one coming! Soccer's biggest stars.
Major League Soccer has begun.
All on the Bay's biggest stages. It's the start of a whole new era. We home for the season kickoff. The future starts now.
This past season, we followed the Oakland Tech girls basketball team as the girls work towards another state title.
The girls cruised through their league before battling in some tight playoff games.
This season with Oakland Tech girls basketball is brought to you by Family First Clothing Company. One brand, one family.
Let's go, let's turn it up.
Can't be stopped, I hit my shot, go in. Swish, you wish you could stop this, but you gon' miss. That's the way it ends up, that's the way we level up.
Let's go, let's turn it up. Hey.
Listen up, we got a huge advantage inside.
The Oakland Tech girls begin the week of NorCal playoffs watching film.
1, 3, and 5 are their main shooters.
They're watching film from their own game against California High School back on December 5th because Cal High is their first opponent.
I was a little disappointed, I can't lie.
After winning a Division I state title just last year, Tech is put in Division II as the 10th seed.
You have a chance to defend your title, but you're not put in the place to defend your title.
I wouldn't say I was surprised. I expected it because of the forfeits that we had and some of the losses that we had.
Tech beat Cal back in December, but that game ended up being one of the 6 wins the team had to forfeit. So the Bulldogs draw 10, the Cal Grizzlies draw 7. It's likely road games from here on out.
These kids have what it takes to make it through.
I know we can. My girls, we got this.
No one's going to give us anything, and ain't no one feeling sorry for us.
Tech faces an early deficit. Lauren Yee drains the 3 and Trinity Chu follows suit. The Grizz lead by as many as 10 in the first half. But Tech comes back. After the Jai Johnson block, she feeds Terry Russell down low and then vice versa. It helps to have a couple of big girls and the tenacious Talia Logwood. The rebound, the putback, the and one. Tech comes back to lead by 1 at the break. Cal taking advantage of being at home. 9 threes in the game for the Grizzlies. Sanaya McIntyre playing strong defense all game. Sanaya with the steal, it then goes to Jai and then to Terry A. Tayana Huff gets the big offensive board, takes a dribble before putting it back, and Tech beats Cal by 10 to advance to the Division II quarterfinals. Next stop, Vanden High School in Fairfield. And as it turns out, Tech also beat Vanden earlier in the year, which ended up being one of those forfeits.
Every play matters. You got the little shooter.
A team can't start off a game much hotter than the Bulldogs in this one, dominating on the boards, grabbing 4 offensive rebounds before Terry A. Russell puts it away. And this Talia 3-ball makes it a 18-3 Tech advantage. And the defense gives up just those 3 points in the first quarter. Q2, Jai gets the rebound, and Naila Davis nails it from deep. Watch this pull-up 3 from Jalen Kuno. She is practically out of bounds, a confident 3-ball shooter there.
Hey, 41 on Jordan. So you, Jay. There it is.
JT has an 11-point second quarter, 35-11, Tech up big with just 3 minutes left to play in the half. Tatum Johnson gets her team 3 points closer. This is Talia's 3rd foul. Coach Leroy Hurt is concerned about the players' foul counts.
I told Talia, we don't foul, we're gonna kill this team. Y'all foul too much. Get your hands off. No fouls. And Talia, we're not fouling out today. Right. Up, hands in.
Tech up by 23 entering the second half, but Vanden on an 11-2 run to start off the quarter. Kalani Holloway and 1. Jakayla Gilmore with the big second half, and Vanden is quickly closing the gap. Down by just 9 here. This was a big shot for Jai Johnson, putting the lead back to double digits. But Vanden makes it a 6-point game. Terry A to Jai. She drives up the baseline and gets the fade to go.
We're up 9. We're in control. No turnovers. Let's score.
Jordan Taylor's fourth three of the game seals it, and Tech holds on by 8, moving one step closer.
Good game. Hey, it's about to be a bloodbath in the beginning. Y'all opened it up on us. We had to crawl back.
Thank you very much, Allison.
Hey, good luck now. All the best.
It is nearly a 3-hour drive to Tech's next destination, Pleasant Valley in Chico. Tech again with a hot start, a few long shots made from the veterans Terrier, JT, and then Jai. The Vikings' Maddox Wilson just could not miss. Tech leads by 10 at the break. Second half, Jai with 3 fouls late in the fourth. There is 4, and here is number 5. Tech will have to hold on to the 6-point lead without Jai. A big shot from Sanaya to put the Tech lead back to 8. And I told you, Wilson just did not miss all night. Pleasant Valley now trails by just 2. Foul on Talia Logwood, and PV makes both free throws to tie the game at 60. 1.7 seconds left on the clock. Pleasant Valley inbounds it. She takes one dribble before launching it, and the Bulldogs meet, thinking they are headed into overtime. But the clock on that last shot didn't run, and the refs put half a second back on the clock. Oakland Tech season comes to a close. The emotions are overwhelming, but the pain will dwindle, and the girls will be free to look back, hold their heads high, knowing success is not only measured by wins, but by the triumphs over adversity.
I didn't think that I would see the light, but now I'm looking at a starry night. It's shining bright. There's a moment when you start to feel, when you can't believe that this is real, that the world is so amazing. It's wonderful, wonderful. When you think about the life unfolds and the universe just lets you know, and you look again underneath this gray. So wonderful, 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 wonderful.
Coming up, a thrilling boys soccer game with St. Francis for a NorCal title against Mitty.
And Mitty takes on St. Francis in the girls' NorCal semifinal when we come back. We now bring you 2 fantastic soccer games, both featuring Mitty and St. Francis, and both in the NorCal playoffs.
We'll show you these games back-to-back with the boys' NorCal Division I final first.
It's all WCAL as Archbishop Mitty and St. Francis face off in the NorCal D1 Championship. 37th minute, Cal High Sports CCS Soccer Player of the Year, David Hernandez, nails this one in the senior, adding on to his 23-goal season. St. Francis 1-0 at half. Jump ahead to the 45th minute, Constantine Salmon crosses for Manuel Portillo, and Manuel puts Mitty on the board and evens it up. Isaac Perez with the free kick from the 35-yard line, and would you believe it, in the championship game, Perez nails it and puts the Lancers back in front in the 54th minute. 80th minute, Mitty with all they've got. Giuseppe Segara with the shot of his life! A miracle for Mitty! To penalty kicks, Mitty up 3-1. Daniel Mendoza with the chance to finish it. His shot, did it go past? It did! Mitty, the Mitty Monarchs are CIF Division I champions. I cannot believe it!
The captains meet at midfield as these West Catholic League rivals play for the 4th time this season. St. Francis with 2 close wins and a tie, and the Lancers get on the board first here. It's Sophie Murdoch, a terrific one-timer off the Charlotte Kohler corner kick, 1-0 Lancers. 32nd minute, the Lancers strike again. Kohler gets free, then sends it to a wide-open Skylar Brody, and it's 2-0 Lancers, but we're not done. Early second half, Kiki Vosterman sends it into the box. It's deflected out to Murphy Walsh, who settles and strikes a terrific terrific shot, and the Lancer lead is cut to 1. 6 minutes later, Vosterman to Walsh, 2 dribbles and a left-footed rocket. Beautifully placed, a great goal for Walsh, and we're tied at 2-2. St. Francis looking to retake the lead. Charlotte Kohler racing up the right side, firing, but the shot is blocked by Elizabeth Bray. 65th minute, still tied. Jordan Geis near the end line sends it into the box. It's deflected, and running on is Klosterman with the game winner as Mitty gets the win over St. Francis for the first time this season, advancing to the NorCal title game.
Valley Christian High School is always on a quest for excellence, so Valley Christian is helping us honor young people who are on their own quest for excellence.
Here's Todd Vidal from Wilcox High School.
My goals after high school, I hopefully want to own a hotel one day, somewhere in Europe probably. I really want to own a hotel that focuses on sustainable tourism. I plan to achieve that by going to university in Switzerland. I'm going to get my bachelor's in international hospitality management and see where that takes me if I get a master's after that.
Valley Christian's football program is celebrating 2 of its stars, Champ and Mike, as they sign with Division I schools to continue their football careers. Champ signed with University of Washington as an offensive lineman after an incredible season, earning WCAL Co-Offensive Lineman of the Year. Mike is off to Sac State as a defensive lineman, capping off his season as outside linebacker of the year and WCAL first team standout. Congrats to Champ and Micah. Learn more about our award-winning athletic program at vcs.net and become a warrior today.
DGDG.com brings us the Be Happy Play. This is a play in a game that made everybody happy.
Here's our favorite Be Happy play from this past season. This week's Be Happy play goes to Cortavius Taylor from Granada. He will not be denied, getting his own rebound and putting it back, just beating the buzzer for the win, as Granada is very happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com.
Coming up, it's a Service by Medallion Play of the Week. We'll see which play gets it next.
But first, here is this week's financial tip for teens and their parents, sponsored by Lumen Digital.
Look for tools on your digital banking app to help your teen plan and budget. Open an account for your teen and use personalized tools and resources to establish savings goals, monitor spending, and track progress.
Service by Medallion brings us the play of the week every week, and here this week we will show you the top plays that were voted the plays of the year from our banquet.
Yep, this boy and this girl they got the belt from Service by Medallion.
Yep, exactly.
The championship belt. Here they are, the 2 plays of the year.
So the play of the week goes to San Ramon Valley's Max Ellis with a spectacular diving catch. Max Ellis with the play of the week. But the play of the week has to go to Milan Pineda's free kick goal. One more time, Milan Pineda with the play of the week.
And that is our special 49ers Cal High Sports end of the year show for this year. Thank you so much for watching this entire 2024 year.
What year is this for you?
What year? It's 2024. It's for
for
everybody.
you, for Cal High.
It's my 33rd year.
33rd year. We're just finishing up 33, going in 34.
Yep.
I am Aubrey Tolliver. Be sure to come back next year. We will feature the Pioneer cheerleader hitting the mat after losing her mom. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching. Please join our YouTube memberships to get early access to highlights and our podcast, Covered Cal High.
You will also be able to see full game videos and vote for the players of the week. So click join and make sure to tune in every Sunday night at 6 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.